this is the trick. It's gonna be a little entertaining here. This is a half full beer. I'm gonna try sitting in this hammock while the beer is in there and see if it spills. So here we go. On their 21st birthday, twin brothers Peter and David Brown received this land as a gift from their father with the opportunity to do whatever they wanted with it. They set out to build a collection of their favorite trees from around the world. Hey everybody, Andy McDonald, the Maltese Falcon, here on a beautiful day in South Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. We're here at the Redwood Park, which was donated to the city of Surrey by Peter and David Brown, the two brothers that planted all these different types of trees. So we're going to have a look at some of their trees. We're going to have a beautiful meal, and we're also going to try and set up the one Tigris compound hammock and see if we can't get a bit of a feel for what it's like to do a proper hammock setup. So thank you very much for joining us, and stay tuned, and we hope you enjoy. And there's the treehouse hidden in the trees. What a cool place. I know what you're all thinking. Stealthy inside there, but that would be too pushing it. It's a public building that's got a city lock on it. So this is the tree fort, or a replica of the tree fort that Peter and David Brown lived in the middle of the forest that they planted with all sorts of exotic seeds. It's quite a structure on the bottom here with posts. They've reinforced this with, with stone foundation. So for the 50s, this is probably pretty close replica of the actual tree fort itself. Okay, here's our spot. So it's kind of rough getting in, but we're going to be very nice and isolated. I'm going to have to turn the camera off to get over this log. Luck of the Irish. Here's to the luck of the Irish and the Cosmic Camper 555. Here's to you, Hazel. Check out Cosmic Camper 555 from Ireland. Cheers, Hazel. Okay, here comes the big moment, guys. I'm going to step over this guide rope here, like so. And now I'm going to attempt to sit on this that has a 310-pound maximum weight. So we should be okay. And there we go. And that's a lot better than the last time. I'm getting in. Here we go. I'm getting in. I am getting in. Said hammock with ridgeline, got leg caught. There we go. Here we go. That's a successful hammock hang. As far as I'm concerned, I'm getting cozy. Okay. Wow. So this thing, I guess, goes over here. And we've got our ridgeline we can hang our bag on. I'm going to hang my bag on my ridgeline. Or to put my phone in. We're going to do a really good demonstration of this here. And I don't want to get out because I might have trouble getting back in. So I may be in here for the night. Forget about supper. Whew. That's actually pretty nice. That's sweet. Here, we'll get rid of this thing. That's a good feature. You can hang stuff up there. The ridge line. And I guess I'd zip this down. Grab this zipper here. And I'd probably have it done, the other half done up already. And so I'd zip that up. I'm going to get my assistant to zip the other end up. And I'm in my beautiful cocoon here with the gentle rocking. This is super, super nice. This is a lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. And I'm not 2 inches off the ground like I was in my last video. Go check out the Fat Guy hammock failure. Although this wasn't one much better the way that I mounted this thing, but anything for YouTube. Here's to YouTube. Here's to the hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance. If you like stealth camping videos, go to hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance. And you want to see a guy who knows how to use a hammock, go check out Josh at Hidden Hammock. There's a guy who knows how to use a hammock. Okay guys, some features on this Tigris 1 Kompound with a K hammock. The bag that it comes in, you can hang it on the ridge line. It's got two very nice pockets. I've got a beer in one and a cell phone in the other, my cell phone. On the other side there's also a bag. Now, this is the trick. It's going to be a little entertaining here. This is a half full beer. I'm going to try sitting in this hammock while the beer is in there and see if it spills. So here we go. Get positioned properly. I think we've got it hanging quite nicely. Step over this one guy wire. It's rated for 300 pounds. We're well under that. But I am a little nervous about how this is going to unfold. So here we go. I'm laying down and I'm in. There we go. That's not bad. Your pocket, we did the beer test. The beer did not spill. Let me see if I can take a sip. Oh yeah, that function is working. I killed it. That function's working. Gonna try to exit the hammock. I've got my bug net up. I'm reaching over the side with my shortish legs. And boom, I'm out, and I made it. Okay guys, let me show you a couple of things about this one Tigris compound. It's got the built-in ridge line, as we've talked about. It's got the bug screen. It's got the tie downs to stabilize it in the wind, also to help you get in it, I've noticed. Spread it out a little bit. And then it's also got this inner membrane. So there's the hammock. Then you have this membrane which can be tucked away into a built-in pocket here if you don't want to use it. But if you did and add an extra layer of warmth, you can zip up this membrane at like so, and trying not to get it caught in the screen. Zip it up. So there you go. And now this can be hooked onto these. I've got the, let's take the bag down for a second and show you how you can hook that inner membrane up onto these hooks off the ridge line in order to keep this up off your body and get a little pocket in there. So that's the other sort of feature of the one Tigris. As I understand it, not a lot of hammocks have that built-in extra membrane. So anyway, this looks like it's going to be a fun addition to our kit. So I'm going to undo the membrane, pull it back to this side, simply roll it up and stuff it into its own bag here, which you could also use to put your cell phone in or your wallet. So I think we got her pretty good today. Those trees are about, I'm going to say, or at least, I'm going to say 14 feet apart. And I think I'm just going to get back in this thing and have a little nap before dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed that hammock review. Lost one. Okay guys, what we're going to do is make a seafood chowder tonight. So we've got some onions frying in some butter here. Just going to let those brown nicely. Add some more vegetables and the other ingredients. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Potatoes and carrots in with the onions. A little bit of salt or a little bit of pepper. I forgot to put the flour in with the onions. We were going to make a roux, but that's okay. We can make a roux here now. A little bit of flour, and now we're going to make a roux. Get a little cooked out. It's making a nice roux, thick vegetable roux with onions, potatoes, and carrots at this point. Just going to add a little more flour in there, thicken that roux up, so that when we add the cream, it'll be a thick broth that we're going to serve in bread bowls. Okay, so in goes some clams and some clam juice. Give that a good stir. Let that really heat up nicely, and then we're going to add some cream to that. That's looking good. Before we add the cream, we're going to add some milk. Make our chowder. And we're just going to let that simmer. In goes a can of corn. Put some thyme in. Now I'm going to put in a little, just a dash of cayenne. It's come to a nice boil. So we're just going to let this chowder flavor itself here and let it just simmer for a while. The vegetables are just softening nicely while this is simmering. Looks like a beautiful chowder. And in go the scallops and the shrimp into our lovely seafood chowder. So we'll just let that get all nice and warm and cooked. And we'll be right back. So there's not a lot of room in our little pot here. The recipe calls for some heavy cream. We'll just add a little bit in here at the end, and maybe if it's not enough, we can add some to our individual bowls. Dinner for two. Seafood chowder in a sourdough bread bowl in the middle of the forest on a beautiful March evening. So this is going to be good. So here we have it. We're pairing it with a Como Sur Bicicleta Reserva Sauvignon Blanc wine, coupled with the seafood chowder made on the little burner in the middle of a beautiful forest after we got our hammock all set up. So we're gonna dig in. Delicious. Hey you guys, we really had a great afternoon. Got to see that cool park and that tree house. Then we made our way into the forest and set this really neat one Tigris compound with a K hammock up and showed you guys a few of the features. I'm just getting into hammock hanging, and I think we're making some headway. So a couple of shout outs, just the hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance. Go to the hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance if you want to see some great stealth camping videos. They're all great up there and from around the globe. And also wanted to just have another shout out to Josh at Hidden Hammock. If you want to see some real hammock stuff, go to Hidden Hammock. And thank you, Josh, for putting up the hammock for the March hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance challenge. Really appreciate that, Josh. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned. If you like these videos, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe and click on the notification bell and choose all. Maltese Falcon out.